Sometimes I be riding your face and hit like Genjutsu in place. That's how it be though. Nothing but great effort just to get a C though. Eyes watching but we never seem to be though. Okay people, so we have already info on the upcoming Dragon Ball Heroes anime. Pretty much, for the most part, from what I'm understanding, it's a promotional anime. I think it's going to go the long distance, but for right now, from what I'm understanding, they're gonna just be kind of compiling things together to build the hype and see what's going on. And apparently, I believe in July, they're already gonna do their first screening, but let's read a little bit of the info and we'll talk some more and dive in, because apparently they're going to be adapting things that were already told in the Dragon Ball Heroes game, which is going to be interesting. I've never been into the Dragon Ball Heroes game because it's been an exclusive thing to Japan. I believe I do have one of the games. I actually imported it, Dragon Ball Heroes Mission something there or whatever, but yeah, let's read. Dragon Ball Heroes Universe Survival and Prison Planet arcs that will be made into a PR anime. The first episode's pre-screening will take place on July 1st. That's interesting. Dragon Ball Super premiered on July 1st of 2015, so it's going to be interesting. I don't know how long they're gonna make us wait in between. It kind of sounds similar to what they're doing with One Punch Man, where we're gonna get like a early screening in August somewhere in the world, and then eventually it'll come out. So if they're doing a pre-screening on the 1st of July, then either it'll be coming out in the summertime, or more than likely maybe fall. They'll kind of build a hype, and then in fall, bam, Dragon Ball is back. But let's continue. Again, the first episode's pre-screening will take place on July 1st at Eon Lake Town, and although it's a PR anime, they'll mash a few episodes together in order to extend its length. Kind of wondering, is this going to be more shorter episodes, or are they going to just put like 2 or 3 20-minute episodes to have like an hour long? I'm not sure how they're going to go about with this, but I'm excited. It's Dragon Ball, baby. And the thing is, in case you never heard about Dragon Ball Heroes, it is one big, oh my god, if you've ever wanted to see any of these possibilities happen, it'll happen here type of deals. Like there's Time Breaker Vegeta, Time Breaker Bardock, Golden Cooler was just recently announced. We've had Broly Super Saiyan 4. There's just so much of anything you can think of. Pretty much Dragon Ball Heroes has went there, so you can expect anything and everything with this anime. Also, I wanted to dive into a little bit of the information on the Universe Survival and Prison Planet arc, so that way we kind of have an idea of what we're getting into, because again, I've never even checked out any of this. I've seen like clips here or there, and I might have made a video here or there and like, yo, this promotion looks really cool, but yeah, it's gonna be interesting to get some of this info right now. And also, hopefully this means that they're gonna make Gohan a beast, because I've seen in Dragon Ball Heroes, if I'm not mistaken, Gohan even went Super Saiyan 4. So again, there's endless possibilities. Now, from my understanding with Dragon Ball Heroes, the cast that we love, Goku and them, aren't necessarily going to be the main cast. I believe it's gonna be this kid that kind of looks just like, you know, the Z Warriors or a Saiyan in particular. But yeah, it's probably gonna be that he goes through different times or different places where things happen, and then okay, he meets up with Goku and them, and then they'll be a part of the story. But that's going to be interesting to keep things fresh as well, because we could see Super Saiyan 4 Goku one week, we could see Uzaru Vegeta the next, who knows. But let's start off with looking at the Prison Planet arc, because Universe Survival, I'm imagining it's going to be some sort of tournament. We'll check that out as well, but the Prison Planet arc is something I'm excited about, because I have no idea what it is. Let's read a little bit. The Prison Planet saga is the third original saga in Dragon Ball Heroes. It is set after the Dark Empire saga, that kind of sounds like some Star Wars shit, of Dragon Ball Heroes, and the Universe Survival saga of Dragon Ball Super. So it's okay, that's gonna be interesting. So it actually takes place after. Maybe they might do this in continuity with Super, but just have it like this alternate wacky thing where characters are popping into our timeline or something. Future Trunks and Future Mai have returned to the present timeline in their time machine, so that Future Trunks, of course, you know what I'm saying, they gotta keep Future Trunks in here, because they know the moolah, baby. The fans love them some Future Trunks, so of course they're gonna bring them back in some form or another without making it too like, oh my god, we just went through this whole Zama stuff, what's going on? So okay, Future Trunks, but let's continue again. They've returned to the present timeline in their time machine so that Future Trunks can train with Goku and Vegeta. Future Trunks trains with Goku and Vegeta on Beerus' planet. That's really cool. While Shin and Future Mai have Fu with Beerus and Whis. Elsewhere, Fu, if I'm not mistaken, is from the Dragon Ball Xenoverse games, or I might be confused, or maybe he's a Heroes original. Again, I don't know shit about Heroes, and I get confused with, there's just so much lore of Dragon Ball at this point. But yeah, elsewhere, Fu gathers the Dragon Balls, I think he was in Xenoverse, by the way, and makes a wish. A mysterious Saiyan with long hair and blank eyes appears and powers up. That is really cool. Okay, it has the whole plot and everything here as well. I'm not going to dive into that because I don't want to spoil it myself, to be honest with you, but this looks cool as shit. I see some of Bojack's people. I see like a lot of cool stuff, and then if I'm not mistaken, that's like a golden cooler. So yeah, we're gonna more than likely see golden cooler in the prison planet arc. Holy shit. Yo, the fans is gonna go crazy. You know how many people, or how many years people have been waiting for Cooler to be some form of canon to the series? My gosh. But let's check out this survival, which I think it's actually survival mission or something along the lines of that, but let's see. Super Dragon Ball Heroes Universe Mission is a spin-off manga and the sequel to Dragon Ball Heroes Dark Demon Realm Mission. It is written and illustrated. Okay, so it's actually a manga. For the Dragon Ball Super characters, the events take place after the Future Trunks saga and likely also the Universe Survival saga. For the Xeno characters, the events occur after the Dark Empire saga. So if that is what they're referring to, it's gonna be weird. Like this Fu guy with the, like, honestly, the art got me excited. Everything about it, because it's just so fresh. I don't know anything about Heroes other than like, oh, there's this cool character and this version of Goku, this version of Broly, whatever. So this is gonna be so insane, and I'm imagining almost every week, if they have this much fan service to, you know, delve into, every single week we're gonna be blown away by what's happening. Is it gonna make much sense? Probably not. I don't know if Heroes dives into alternate dimensions where, okay, in this dimension, kind of like that one manga, the fan manga, where they had like Vegito, if he never unfused and shit like that. Maybe they'll go that route with Dragon Ball Heroes, and that's how we'll be able to see all these cool things. But, you know, going from like Cooler to Broly to brand new characters, I'm imagining, and then seeing Goku and Vegeta in all these forms, and I'm imagining Goku is going to have that red costume that we've seen in so many different Dragon Ball Heroes promos. It was like a red gi with like the power pole and stuff like that. Seeing Goku going Super Saiyan 3 again. Of course, Blue is going to be like, it's going to be freaking insane. And at the same time, this is a good breather, so that way, okay, when Super does come back, it's like, hey, well, we had fun with Heroes, but let's get back to, you know, that story, and not necessarily even Super, whatever they decide to do after the fact. Or they can make Dragon Ball Heroes, you know, the continuity canon wise in a way, because it's just jumping through dimensions. I don't know what they're gonna do, but either way, this sounds sick as hell. I mean, episode 1 alone, I could just imagine we could have Golden Cooler. Seemingly we're gonna have Future Trunks involved in all of this, coming back, which I guess I want to ask you guys, how do you feel about yet again Future Trunks being involved? For me, I'm cool with it. I'm excited about it. It's like, okay, this is an interesting way to bring him back into the fold and not play the same game over and over again, like, oh, the androids are attacking, help me, daddy. Oh, Goku Black is attacking, help me, daddy. This time around, maybe he's coming to train or whatever. If they do the same thing, then it's gonna kind of be like, I guess if you execute it properly, it could be fun, but hopefully, again, with him coming to train this time around and doing things differently, it won't be in a desperate manner. Trunks won't be running back like, oh, I need help. This time around, it's like, yo, I just want to train up a bit. I got some shit going on, and I'm gonna go take care of it. That'd be fine, but I'm kind of curious what you guys think about all this. It's insane. I did not expect this. I mean, they've been trying to make a Dragon Ball Heroes anime for many years. I think before Battle of Gods came about, that was supposed to be the next big deal. But now that they've created this Dragon Ball room, I'm imagining this is one of the ideas that came out of it. Also, I'm curious, are we gonna get the card game localized outside of Japan? Because it's been a while. I mean, we'd have a hell of a lot of catch up to do, because they're on like their fucking 50th pack or something. Well, I don't really know what pack they're on, but like they're very advanced in the story, so I'm curious to see what they're gonna do as far as merchandising goes. But absolute insanity. Dragon Ball Heroes episode 1 is gonna be freaking insane. The prison planet arc and the universe survival arc, which again with the Xeno characters is gonna be totally different. I'm just curious how fans are gonna feel, including myself, about these characters that we don't know nothing about. You know, unless you're really invested in Heroes, we don't know about the kid that we've seen in the promo a million times, like putting the card in the machine and shit like that. We don't really know how we're gonna feel about those characters, because honestly, it could be a big turnoff. It could be like, for example, with Yu-Gi-Oh! When we went from the original Yu-Gi-Oh! To GX, a lot of people were like, yo, Jaden licked nuts. I ain't digging this, you know what I'm saying? So we could feel the same way about those characters. So I'm interested to see how it goes. But also, I wanted to include in this video, there is some Dragon Ball Super news for the upcoming movie as well. So let's kind of dive into that one real quick. It's just some character designs, nothing fancy, but it's interesting to see what the characters are going to look like moving forward into the upcoming movie. So for some reason or another, Goku and Vegeta are in their normal Super Saiyan form, Personally, I don't get the reason why. I mean, at this point, this point in the game, you should be God mode, blue, or, somewhere in that line whenever you're going into a battle, but maybe there's going to be some weak opponents that they just use Super Saiyan to get by. Honestly, the character designs look amazing. Beerus and Whis, they pretty much for the most part look the same. Vegeta, the color of his, not his armor, but, his suit that's under the armor, the whatever, spandex, I don't know what the hell you call that. It looks slightly darker, and honestly, it looks more simplistic, so to speak. So definitely the new character designer for Dragon Ball, leaving his mark. And of course, you see Piccolo, but other than that, there's not too much there regarding it, except the fact that, hey, okay, we're confirmed Goku and Vegeta, which, did you think Goku and Vegeta weren't going to be in the new Dragon Ball movie? Are you kidding me? Piccolo and Beerus and Whis. I'm wondering Piccolo's involvement, how big is it going to be, because they're pushing him to the forefront with all of the main characters. We know Beerus and Whis and Goku and Vegeta are like the big deals. Piccolo being involved, maybe it could have something to do with Kami, or maybe it's just that he's one of the people that got lucky to go along the ride for whatever's about to happen. Maybe he goes with them to Planet Saddle because he wants to, I don't know, finally get his willy that he doesn't have wet with a female Saiyan on Planet Saddle. I don't know, but either way, that's the little bits that we got for the movie. I'm excited for that as well. Waku Max is something that I read there, but yeah, I'm kind of curious what you guys think about all this Dragon Ball Heroes. Are you excited for episode 1? What do you think about the movie? Why is Piccolo being pushed to the forefront? Is it just a choice like, hey, let's show his design because nobody gives a fuck anyways, or what's up with that? Also, Goku and Vegeta being in normal Super Saiyan form, it's making me think we're gonna have some weaker foes at first, and then that Saiyan's gonna show up and it's gonna get real. Or maybe the Saiyan is weak at first, and then he gets a big Zenkai boost, and Super Saiyan form ain't gonna cut the mustard anymore. They're gonna have to go blue, possibly beyond. Goku's gonna have to awaken Ultra Instinct once more. Your overall thoughts and expectations, Dragon Ball Heroes Episode 1, please come! Pause. But that is all I have for this one. Thanks for watching. Hope you enjoyed. If you liked anything I had to say, or enjoyed the video, you know what to do. Drop me a like. I'd greatly appreciate it. And if you want more from me, make sure to subscribe. Follow me on Twitter, Instagram, and stalk my Facebook to get more when the video ends. I'm ForneverWorld, and as always, people, have an awesome day. And remember the golden rule. Anime and manga for life, boy. Bow. Have an awesome day. Make a major move. Laugh and let the haters lose. We don't give a fuck with